2020 has been a year of unprecedented events that have reshaped the modern world. COVID-19 has altered education, health, finances, the global economy, and the environment. And while the COVID-19 induced pandemic has dominated the attention of officials the world over, Castries South MP Dr. Ernest Hilaire is calling for the welfare of the people to take precedence.
The number one priority is the welfare of St. Lucians, first and foremost. People need to be able to enjoy civilized standards of living, first and foremost. Because it comes to a point where COVID becomes secondary if you cannot eat in any given day and you can't feed your children. It's not COVID you'll be worried about. You're worried about your children who have not had a meal for the last day or two, or yourself. So we need to look at the issue of the civilized standards of living that St. Lucians enjoy. And when you've attended to that, the next issue is the state of the health system in this country.
The policymakers' handling of the healthcare system has been mired in controversy. The main medical facility in the south continues to operate from a sports stadium over 11 years after St. Jude Hospital was gutted by fire back in 2009. The Owen King European Union Hospital was unceremoniously opened in 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Victoria Hospital transformed into a respiratory clinic to treat patients afflicted by the novel coronavirus.
The St. Jude Hospital and Dr. Anthony asked some very pertinent questions. They are pushing full steam ahead with completing their structure. But people on the south continue to suffer from the quality of healthcare they get at the stadium. So there is a real crisis in the healthcare system. And then the Minister of Health will say to us, how many people will still be alive? I mean, this almost becomes lunacy. So we do have a crisis in the health system right now, and at a time when we have a new wave of COVID, it really raises questions.
The Castries South MP implores officials to strike the right balance between building back the economy and helping the most vulnerable. Dr. Ernest Hilaire, who took a swipe at the Minister for Education, is unnerved that some students are still without the necessary devices to learn from home during the pandemic.
I have a lot of sympathy for the school children at this point in time, a lot of sympathy for them. The entire futures can be affected. Some of them this year will be a lost year in their lives, a lost year. And you're not feeling that the government is prioritizing the school system to make sure that every child has a device, communities have Wi-Fi. So Arthur Lewis is functioning. I know students at Sir Arthur Lewis, and when I speak to them about what's going on at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, it's appalling. And you almost have to wonder, where is the Minister of Education? Maybe she's at the villa, but the point is, there is a crisis also in the education system.
The education sector has suffered another setback with a surge in COVID-19 cases leading to the suspension of classes for another 2 weeks. Colby DeVoe, HTS News Force.